get the spaceship going.
It's been about 11 months in the making now, lots of iterations. Got it to a solid point and tested out at XS the other weekend and was really happy with how it went, and decided to get more of a Bryce here. And I'm big on kind of tapping people that are far better, more experienced in their areas to kind of help dial this thing in. And so, Bryce, you want to kind of take them through what I kind of came to you with and ultimately what you end up doing?
Yeah. Maybe just play the original for a little bit.
Lose my mind, I just say, whoa. Going crazy party, psycho, too much makeup, fix my nostril twin.
So I thought the first thing that was pretty cool about it was the bass line was like really cool and chunky. So what we did was some processing on the bass line and added a different layer, a saw layer in there. So it was some more weight, and then it was like really heavy and nice. I was like, why don't we just give that a moment for its on its own?
Crazy party, psycho, lose my mind, I just say, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, this new opening drop, the first drop now, just it's driving, not as much going on.
Lose my mind, I just say, whoa, whoa.
I'm really stoked on it because it comes off a lot more just confident. The new kick is so much better.
Oh, it definitely fits it.
Fuck.
Lose my mind, I just say, whoa.
It was pretty cool hearing it in a club setup because we hadn't done it yet. And Charles and I looked at each other when the drop hit. We're like, oh my god, it fucking blew.
That's the only version we've ever played aloud.
Yeah.
Biggest part of this track, or like the vocal point, is like this vocal.
Yeah.
You know. So
That
how
was
can
my
we give
concern
it,
when I heard
like,
the new
its
edit
attention?
is giving it the attention because that's the one thing we don't want to lose.
I think I want to wear the info.
Going crazy party, psycho, too much makeup, fix my nostril twin, turbo, blow my whistle, make it rain, go hydro. Going crazy party, psycho,
The whole point of that is giving the vocal its attention, which is what the track wants. The vocal comes in pretty soon on this one, you know, and like all the elements are cool and like drivey and chunky, so like let them have their moment, you know. So yeah, then we just kind of play with the arrangement a little bit. Add some extra bits.
yeah, drop it on the floor.
That second part of the drop is actually what defines the track.
So I originally had this. It wasn't really working that well, but I thought maybe you kind of had this as like a fake build-up,
Yeah.
and then it goes into a section that's literally just his voice.
It's been adding some sounds there too.
Get myself a little coffee and wake up.
Yeah, hey.
Get in the vibe.
The other thing too that's standing out to me,
Uh,
the new top we added, I like it. I'm worried it takes away from the synth. The bump, bump, bump.
They just felt like they're in my face a little bit.
Hats?
Yeah, the hats. Yeah. It was like throwing me off a little bit too.
Lose my mind, I just say, whoa, going crazy party.
Like those little knocks in the percussion. We are remaking a song that has already been signed. So we're really hoping that they like this new, completely updated version versus the original.
They will. They will.
That's why we're here with the guys from Noise House. This is the second drop now, and originally, before he kind of beefed up the bass line and kind of redefined the kick, I had Dance's vocal really driving it. So there's a kind of a verse that he has that we're now using as the very final outro of the track that we actually had as the lead on the second drop. Ooh, I like more just whoa than saying say whoa. Hit it there and there. And if I need to speed it, I can play it. I think 128 is a little bit more
Standard.
Yeah, but you can get away with 130.
Crazy party, psycho, too much makeup, fix my nostril. Yeah, I'm on a bed, whoa. Yeah, lose my mind, I just say, whoa.
You can see that was our attempt to kind of keep the track driving forward, and it gave the second drop some emphasis. But
There's also like just really cool heavy elements into there, like that big bass kind of like horn almost sounding thing.
Psycho, lose my mind, I just say, whoa.
It's like that on its own, yeah, like push it. We just had to kind of figure out the arrangement that made the most sense for it, and just let it run. Let each piece have their own moment to shine, you know. And I think it turned out really cool.
so we took some adaptations of the arrangement, definitely kind of changed some sound design a little bit, some mixed down things, and ultimately came up with the new version. We're excited to share it with you soon.
Chunky, cool, all the elements of a saucy tune.
Crazy party, psycho, lose my mind, I just say,